All right, guys and gals, I'm glad you can join me today. Over the weekend, I did some due diligence and really dug in deep for some stocks in the internet sector, which is a strong sector right now. So, but in front of you, I got more than just stocks in the internet sector. This is kind of my small little universe right now of stocks that I'm holding, okay, or were holding recently. Okay, ARLP on the left, of course, that's a coal stock. That's not internet. And then the next one is HOG. That's hog. That's not internet either. But I'm just showing the stocks that I'm holding positions on. Okay, as you know, ARLP is doing really well. It's down a little bit today. Could sell it, jump back in when it gets after it pulls back. But I'm going to hold it for now. It's a long termer. Expecting that, like I said earlier, in a few previous videos, which I'll put in a link in the description below. If you haven't watched them, go back and watch them. While we're at it, before we continue, click that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Helps out the YouTube channel. But that stock, ARLP, is going to, I still firmly believe, $15, $18, $20, $25. It's got a long way to go. Okay, hog, I'm just holding like a 50 shares, 40 share small position. But on Sunday, yesterday, today's Monday, on Sunday I put up a video, and again I'll put it in the description, go back and watch it, on MTCH match, okay? And I'm going to talk briefly also about ZOM. So let's focus on MTCH and ZOM, okay? So for match, MTCH, I talked about this on Sunday. I said this stock in the internet sector was perfectly poised for some serious profit. And look at this, guys, up $5.29, 32 cents at the time of this video. Okay, this baby is ripping. Nice profit. I took a position on this today, and you catch that right now. I already closed a position on this. If you didn't, like I said, if you didn't watch the video, go back and watch it. I took a small position on this, 50 shares. First thing in the morning, as soon as it came up, I knew right away, I could tell by the price action that it wasn't going to dip down anymore, that it looked like it was strong, it was going to be an up day. And I took 10 shares right away, and then a minute later I took another 10 shares and another 10 shares, and I already made up my mind on Sunday I was just going to take a smallish 50 share position. So I took another additional 20 shares right after that, all within like not even 5 minutes. I just took 50 shares. I just wanted to kind of see what was going on, and I'm glad I did, of course. I got out when it was about, let's see, I don't know, I think it was about $4 up for the day. Right now it's up over $5. I probably should have stuck in there a little bit longer, but I'm not the type of person that goes and beat myself up about shoulda, coulda, woulda. I made a nice little profit on this today. As you can see, basically $141 I made on 50 shares, guys. I told you all, I said if you'd watched my video on Sunday and over the weekend, I told you about this stock. And I said it was perfectly poised in a strong sector in the internet. It trades plenty of shares. As of this, as I'm making this video right now, it's 1.3 million shares already traded, and it's about 1:40 in the afternoon. So, there's another hour and 20 minutes or so before the market closes, because I'm in Central Standard Time, so it closes at 3 for me. Okay, so looking really good. I'm really happy. Just great little pick today. And I think tomorrow, looking at where momentum is so low on this thing, I think tomorrow is going to be another up day. I might even jump in tomorrow and nibble on some more shares tomorrow and pick up, I don't know. I'll just have to get a feel for that in the morning. But I might even take another 50 shares at it. This now, with the strength I'm seeing in this, I think this bad boy could run all the way up to the top of that triangle or close to it. I think we will get above $145 tomorrow. So, 50 shares, another buck or two, for those who can take larger positions, go for it. Manage your risk. Okay, this is educational only video. You know the deal. Okay, I don't give advice. I'm just sharing with you what I do. And today what I did was very profitable for a small little position. I'm a happy camper. Okay, so that was a good trade. Turned out really well, and I think there's more in this tomorrow. I'll put up another video tomorrow if I take on a position tomorrow as well. But for those of you that got in on this before it happened, good for you. Smart decision. Nice money. Normally, I won't open and close trades in the same day. I'm not a big intraday day trader, but in this case, I did just because the price action was so nice. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Let me switch over to ZOM. Now this is a little bit of a kind of a little bit more risky. I'm not really trading this stock based on anything that looks like it's outstanding. This is also in the internet sector. It's up 7 cents today. For a stock less than $1, that is a huge movement. That is huge. I mean, you could pick up 10,000 shares for $10,000 on your margin account. You do the math. What is 6% of 10,000? You know, I mean, if you don't have that big of an account, you have that kind of leverage. Okay, what about 1,000? What about 5,000? Whatever it is. Okay, even 5,000 shares is going to cost you a little less than $5,000 in leverage, which is really, you know, for some people that's not a lot. You know, you do the math. What's 1% of 5,000? What's $50? Right? You just move the decimal place over 2 times, right? So since we're right around $1, you know, it's pretty simple math, right? If it goes up 6 cents on 10,000 shares, I mean, you know, that's $300, guys, in one day. Now, I didn't do that. I looked at this and I didn't put up a video on it because I kind of caught it late Sunday night, and I wasn't 100% confident about this stock because, you know, it is technically still a penny stock. And I don't normally trade these kind of stocks, but this thing has traded already 50 million shares today. And for it to be up 6.5 cents at the time that I'm doing this video is monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. I mean, easily could have been a few $100 on this stock today. So I'm a little bit down today on this stock because I got in a little bit late on this, and I kind of just grabbed 1,000 shares. I'm down $23, $24 for the day, because I jumped in, you know, at 99 cents and now it's traded at 97.5. I'm going to keep an eye on this. The momentum's kind of eking up a little bit. It's one of those stocks that, you know, it could go either way. It's a little, you know, I don't want to call it a long shot, but that's why I just took a small position, 1,000 shares, because the price is so far down there that, you know, it's whatever it cost me, about $998 to get in on 1,000 shares. So the leverage is pretty small on this for my account. And you know, if it moves up to $1.20 or something, that's going to be sweet. You know, that's good money right there. So anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'm not really talking about this stock from the perspective of, hey, guess what? It's poised to make a lot of money. No, I'm not saying that. I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's one of those things where, you know, it could just maybe take off. You know, it could jump up to $1.10, $1.20, whatever. It may not. So that's why I took a small position. I just thought I'd share it. I'm not putting a lot of emphasis on this particular stock, as in, do I think it's positioned to do I see anything about this position to tell me, hey, I'm jumping on this? No, I don't have a sense for that based on just technical and anything else about it. The only thing good about this stock is that it is in a strong sector, the internet sector. And or is it internet? No, I'm sorry. This is biomedical. Okay, so the biomedical sector, believe it or not, is one of the most washed out sectors right now. For those who've been watching my videos lately, you know that I trade based on sector strength. I don't just jump in and out of stocks. Okay, technical data is not enough for me. Technical data is something I use in addition to knowing money's flowing into a sector. So money is flowing into what's called the biomedical sector. I'm a little bit early because it's not flowing in really hard, but it's kind of getting there, and we'll see. But that sector is kind of washed out. That's what we call a washed out sector, the biomedical. So ZOM's a little bit of a long, kind of, I don't want to call it a long shot, but you can see the price has really come down. It was up at 291, you know, back in February. So we'll see. I may have to cut my losses on this if it goes the wrong way, but if it goes up, bango, would love it. Okay, but I really wanted to share that MTCH trade today. I called that trade up $5 for the sweet trade. I'm still holding the HOG, which has been down the last couple days. I have my kind of my stop losses, or I call my resistance spots on there. I'm going to keep a close eye on that. ARLP, like I said, long-term hold. I think that baby's going to be a huge home run hit. For the next few days, ARLP could come down. That's not going to bother me any. As a matter of fact, just going to talk real briefly about ARLP and what I'm seeing there, okay? Look at this triangle, guys and gals. Look at that triangle. There's two triangles on the screen, the big one to the left, a yellow triangle, and then the smaller one on the right. They both have something in common. You'll notice the big one on the left kind of has a flat bottom, and the smaller one on the right has a flat top. Okay, the smaller one on the right is the one we're going to focus on right here, okay? So that triangle, you see the pricing came into that triangle moving upward, okay? And you can see this triangle is beginning to really pinch and get squeezed, right? The pricing action is getting tighter and tighter. Even though momentum's going down, this could pull back. It could pull back for a few days. This thing's been trading since May 11th, or actually May 10th, above the 50-day moving average. That's that white line you're seeing on this down there. You can ignore the little like bluish and mustard looking line, but that white line, that's the 50-day moving average. And this thing's been trading since May 10th above the 50-day moving average. That's a good sign, okay? And it could pull back to the 50-day moving average. We'll see. It might not. But the big thing here is two things. This is the oil and coal sector, which continues to show tremendous strength. As a matter of fact, crude oil right now is at a yearly, the 2021 high. It just hit $70 today. That crude oil is smoking hot. And coal is going up with it. Okay? So oil and coal are kind of going up together. Coal a little bit behind oil, but it's going to continue to go up. So this triangle tells me, when I see this kind of triangle with a flat top and you can see that the lows are going higher, right? So we have higher lows and a flat top on the highs. That's usually a really good sign that something's going to break out to the upside, especially since pricing came into this triangle moving up. Okay? If pricing coming into this triangle had been moving down, then we would expect it to break to the downside, but this is just the opposite. So this is a good sign. Okay, everything about ARLP is telling me it's going to go up again. I expect this stock potentially, after it pulls back here a little bit, I think it's going to break up to the upside, up to like $7, maybe even a little higher on its next impulse. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. That's kind of the feel I have for ARLP. All right. Man, there's a lot going on in the marketplace, man. There's lots of opportunities. So I'm pretty excited. We'll see where all these positions go and all the stocks that I'm holding. Can you continue to keep track of them? Man, I'm really stoked about MTCH, guys and gals. I think tomorrow's going to be another update for MTCH. Even for you guys and gals who have small accounts, don't be afraid to take 10 shares on this. You know, whatever you can afford to do. Every little bit counts, okay? For those you have a little bit more leverage, a little bit higher margin, you know, I can't tell you how much shares to take position on, but I think there's at least another buck or two possibly in this price action. It could even go higher. It could come all the way up to that, 147 kind of area. It could happen. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video today. And if, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. Make sure you stay tuned to the videos as they come out. I'll try to put them out as I don't know if it'll be every day. We're going to try to put them out every day. Hope you're enjoying your day. We'll talk to you all soon next time.